The movement speed of the shadow walking in the shadow is increased by 20% when the front is over 70, able to move into the shadows. A little quack with this top-notch 6 skill. It turned out to be a piece of junk that no one wanted at school, says Simon Knight, after learning about the youth league from Baijiu. So one school started picking up leaks. However, when he arrived at the school, he found that even general goods with an average ability value of 70 were picked away by others just when she was about to give up. A late little quack ran in. Simon Yi originally thought, the other party is a little trash with unparalleled ability. I didn't expect to just glance at the bladder. Almost exploded in place. The ability values of a Dix are not outstanding, but shadow walking is a skill, definitely made for assassins. If you don't have the skill of analytical eye, this world, absolutely no one will find out. The child with the conditioned openness superpower. Simon Yi immediately expressed his intention to sign the addict. Hear this news. The addict was a little startled. You don't even know me. Why are you sending me an invitation? And I am not only weak and slow, even superpowers are ordinary. However, Simon Yi was a little angry. Are you doubting my vision? I'm the one who discovered Li Naiyon and Zhao Shenghao. Even for Ai Jexun, it was just an inconspicuous auxiliary before. Although saying so, but a Dix still have some inferiority complex. Simon Yi told him, his superpowers are related to his personality. All belong to dark properties. This can be changed through hard work. She let the other party work with her for 3 years. If she doesn't want to do it by then, she give her 300 million compensation. Hear this number. The addict was taken aback again. She expressed her desire to discuss it with her mother. Simon Yi grabbed it. What else is he discussing? Just go. And I went home. Junky's mom. He happily sold his silly son to Simon Yi, and with that, we got off to a good start. Simon Yi is full of confidence in the next leak picking operation, but the truth is cruel. Almost all schools have signed up. Until evening, Simon came to the last school at night. However, what made him even more annoyed was, there is obviously one, students with good superpowers and ability points, but this kid doesn't get oil and salt. It means that he is just taking it as an interest. What he really wants to do is to become a writer who brings dreams and hope to people. Simon Yi was irritable for a while, but hearing that the other person wants to be a writer, she has a plan. She told Kui Zhengming, I was 17 years ago. Heroes who bring dreams and hope to mankind, and his biography has been published for a long time. Her life is a novel. If you write it out, that will be a wonderful book. Dark fantasy novel. She was thinking, share a moment with each other. The untold dungeon story. Of course, the premise is to join your own team. Here. Kui Zhengming doesn't pretend anymore. Immediately expressed the intention to sign the contract. From then on, Simon Yi's team can be regarded as the first prototype. Before leaving, Kui Zhengming stopped her, asked why there is no weakness in her superpower observation. But even the weaknesses of the national team players can be seen. And a perfect person like Simon Yi, why do you want to be a boss? Wouldn't it be better to become a player? But I didn't finish. Simon Yi interrupted him. I'm not interested in bullying a bunch of Kanyao. After all, brother is just a legend. He offered a low price of 50 million, bought 5 billion worth of pros. Before leaving, he also beat up the owner of the club. After learning that Chui Hyuk had not been selected for the national team, Simon Knight came to the Double Star Club. The club's Wong team surrounded him outside the door, so he performed a set of military boxing in place. That's all. Simon Yi swaggered into the club, looking at the magnificent tall buildings around. Simon Yi couldn't help but feel that it's good to be rich. Someone else's team can train on a plastic track, and my team can only climb the mountain every day, just because of my club, on a mountain 500 meters above sea level. At this time, the manager of the club suddenly called Simon Yi. He knows the other party is not easy to mess with. I wanted to fool Simon Yi away by beatboxing. However, Simon Yi didn't eat this set at all. He confronted them. Why not let Choi Hyuk go to the national team? The manager had a cold sweat on his face, and coach Kui Wensheng disagreed. Replace Tree with a tank. What does it have to do with me? Although think so. But the manager is still smiling, indicates that they are discussing the matter. Simon Yi didn't talk nonsense with him. Straight to the coaching room. Coach Kui Wensheng saw Simon Knight. Never dared to look him in the eye. Simon Yi was a little surprised. Have we met somewhere? Why do you look so familiar? Kui Wensheng immediately panicked. Quickly denied that to know each other. But soon Simon Yi recognized him as soon as he recovered. At the entrance to the Temple of Wraith Dungeon in 1993. It was an unprecedented large-scale strategy battle. Nearly 200 supernatural people participated. Simon Yi, as a rookie at the time, was also among them. He was 18 years old, and 24-year-old Kui Wensheng relies on being a few years older. Disobedience. Stepped on the organ without authorization. Let the dungeon's raiders time. Extended for a full 9 hours. When he came out, he almost beat him to death. I didn't expect it to take so many years. I ran into him here. It's really a narrow road for enemies. After hearing Simon Yi, he recognized himself. Kui Wensheng directly despaired after so many years. I even grew a beard on purpose. You recognized me. Let's talk about the mistakes I made back then. It's not going to be another meal. Simon Yu revealed a harmless smile. I certainly don't care about the mistakes of the year, but you've made other mistakes now. Shouldn't you be beaten? In addition, you have to hand over Kui He. Otherwise, I will tell the reporter what happened that year. Let them promote it well. The wise decision of the coach of the Double Star Club. Kui Wensheng lost his temper completely, but when he told Choi Hyuk's transfer fee, Simon Knight Fun, your club is so rich, how dare you still ask me? A poor little boss want so much. Do you think it is suitable? I just don't know if your life is worth so much. Kui Wensheng panicked. At this time, Simon Yi was in his eyes. Just a complete devil. He just said cheap 200 million. Simon smiled at night. Is his life worth so much? Finally, after some friendly bargaining, Kui Wensheng sold Kui He for 50 million. A few days later, Choi Hyuk came to the YSM club with his luggage. Simon Yu specially went out to greet him. It's finally here, my tank. Look at the man who changed his destiny. Choi Hyuk's eyes were full of anticipation. He firmly believes that in the near future, the YSM club will definitely be led by that man to become a world-class club.